Hello Internet, it's Jay Contra, and I'm here going to Costco, but first I thought I would step into the Hard Off across the street and give you a little tour of one of the game shops that I like to go to. Not this one in particular, because the prices are really high, but otherwise I really recommend, if you're visiting Japan, that you should go to a Hard Off and check them out, because they got loads of stuff. Let's start. Yeah, let's just. I kind of checked around and saw if I could find any deals, and I'll point them out. But we got a regular, we got a AV Famicom for like 110 bucks. That's kind of high. And if you look in the back, we got normal Famicoms. Well, I guess what's normal, but the original Famicoms going for almost $100 CIB. Although I don't see any manuals. And then. Go down here, N64s for like a blue one for 8,640 yen. That seems high. But then you got the one over there that's 64. Like what? Like $60, $80. I can't even tell the difference. Can you? No, it's got all the cords and everything. This one, it's got the cords, I think. Yep. So I guess that's how you can tell how quickly the prices change, because the old one's $64. I guess the newer one they got in is $80. The condition looks pretty much the same. How much is a Wii? How much is a Wii going for? Wii's going for $40. Yeah, that makes sense. Is the black one any different? $50. I don't know. Maybe it's got something extra. Oh, and here's some N64s in the box. 80 bucks. It's got everything. No manual though. Not that I can tell. And then another one for $60, but it looks exactly the same. Unless I'm going nuts. Feels good over here. PS3s, that's standard. Oh yeah, no. Before I forget, on the other side, this is where all the this is the game showcase right here. Good. Oh, Rockman 2. That's going for 150 bucks. That's pretty standard. That's actually not that outrageous. Anything else? Oh, Nuts and Milk. I actually need that to complete my 1984 set of Famicom games. But I was looking for the cartridge. 30 bucks. This doesn't seem too bad. More Mega Men. Ooh, Castlevania 3 for 60 bucks. Else, all the Mega Man. DuckTales 2 for $30? I don't know, DV. Anything else worthy of note? No, Kunio-kun games, those are pretty common. Pac-Man, whatever. Got Super Metroid 20 for the cartridge. I've seen it 20 in the box. I'd pay about $30 in the box for it, but that's just me. R-Type. Ooh, R-Type 3. You don't see that every day. I guess 50 bucks isn't too bad for it. Sailor Moon games. Live Alive. That's an unreleased in America Super Nintendo game that came out from Square. It's supposed to be a good RPG, but I think it came out late, so it was one of those victims of Square's transition to the PlayStation. I think. I could be wrong. Oh, and then Turtles in Time for 45 bucks. Not bad. Thunder Spirits, shooters. We got some shooters. Good. Darius Force. What do we got in the box? Oh, yes. Oh, so here's a Ninja Shonen Sasuke. Or no, Shonen Ninja Sasuke. This is one of the rarest Super Famicom games. Probably in the top 10, and it's going for like 550 bucks. CIB. And then we've got Spriggan Powered, going for about 150 in the box. I guess that's not terrible. And then Contra 3, wish I had bought this years ago, because now it's $80. And then Final Fight Guy, which is like 100 bucks for some reason. I think I found it or no, maybe I'm thinking about the cartridge. I think the cartridge goes for about 30 or 40 at a good price. Yeah, nothing else that really jumps out to me. Maybe if you see a game that you think is worth it, drop a note in the comments. Oh, let's go to the next set of games. The Saturn prices aren't too bad. They're pretty standard here. You've got Kingdom Grand Prix from Rising, which I really want to get. And that's $60 isn't bad. I guess that's about what you'd pay in Tokyo. Those Guardian Heroes, always good. I guess the Saturn version of Metal Slug, much cheaper than the Neo Geo version, of course. Any good Game Boy games? We got one of the Fire Emblems for $30. I can't even remember which one that is. I haven't played it. I know I have it somewhere. I got it lying around. I made this deal with myself that I would get all of the Fire Emblem games, but I haven't gotten around to actually playing most of them yet. I've played some of them. Oh, and then these I'm definitely gonna get. We've got both Metroid Fusion and Metroid Zero Mission for about $30 each. So on my way out of here, I'm gonna pick those up. And then Kirby's Air Ride, which I won't be picking up, but one day I will, because someone decided that Kirby's Air Ride was going to be the most expensive GameCube game in Japan. Even more expensive than Twilight Princess, which is already pretty expensive at $60. Or you get Kirby's Air Ride for like, you know, like 65, thereabouts. Let's go over to the consoles. Oh yeah, so good thing, the one good decision I made when I started collecting was to get Neo Geo CD stuff, because I was buying Neo Geo CD stuff at about, you know, $50 to $60 for a CIB set, and now it's going for like $200. Like what? Why? However, the 360, on the other hand, you can't even give these away. They're going for, on the right is a CIB version. I think it's got 20 gig. It's got a 20 gig hard drive. It's going for $60. Meanwhile, there is a launch day 360, also going for $60 with a 20 gig hard drive that I guess whoever owned it before added it on, because it's not listed in the not listed on the side, but it is listed. You see the 20 gigabytes here. And then I would also get a fight stick to go with it, because I want to play some shooters on it. I actually found some good 360 shooters at a shop near me. I definitely want to pick those up. And then we got TurboGrafx, PC Engine, as they call it over here, with an included CD-ROM set, which I rarely ever see, but $200? That seems a bit high. And so does this 3DO seem a bit overpriced at $70, although they do have a bunch of stuff for it. And you get $60 for a Dreamcast is about twice as much as I'd pay for it. Anything else? Oh, we gonna get a little Hori fight stick. Oh man, I probably should have bought. I think I bought a new one of these for like $30, but here you can get it for $15. Loads of PlayStation 3s. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. So let's look at this guy. This is one of the later model PS3s, and it's going for $80. However, it does not play PlayStation 2 games. So you wanna, yeah, I never really understood how PlayStation 2 models work. However, this 60 gigabyte model does, and that's why it's $200. Because PlayStation 2 games are still very, very sought after here. So you can even see, I think I saw, yeah, there we go, a boxed PS2, slim, 160, $170. That's insane. Got more fight sticks. Oh, and I know this place is overpriced, because here we've got a Model 1 Genesis, a Model 1 Mega Drive, going for $130 complete. And then there's one over here. Oh, this one includes Sonic. You can get your Sonic. This one is $160. Like what? Oh, and what do we have here? We got PC Engine. Oh, is this the save system? PC Engine Core Graphics, and yeah, and the save system for like $100. Or you can get the Core Graphics 2, the red variant, for $150. But to be honest, I wouldn't pay more than $100 for it. But if you really wanted a cheap PS2, you could just get it in the box right here for $60. Although I think I bought mine for $20, because you can still find them at like Japan's version of GameStop. It's called Gayo. They are usually putting PS2 stuff on liquidation, so you can get it real cheap. Did I miss anything over here? No, Final Fantasies. Yeah, $30 is pretty good. They got some Castlevania Game Boy games. If those are in the box, I'd probably pick them up. Yeah, GoldenEye. They got loads of them. These used to be, I think, $40 or $50 games, but I think N64 stuff, weirdly enough, has started going down in price. It's unfortunate for me because that's what I bought when I first came here, and that was a big mistake. Should have waited. Should have bought that Super Nintendo stuff, and I wouldn't be spending so much money now. Anything good? Pokemon. How much is Pokemon Blue? 1,600 yen. So that's like 15 bucks these days. I think the yen is like it's like $1 to 114 yen. A lot better than, well, a lot worse for me since when I came here it was about, I think, 80 yen to the dollar. So I lost so much money just trying to get myself started up. But then I saved money when I came out and bought Smash Brothers, for even cheaper than the 15 bucks that you're seeing it'd go for here. You got Super Mario 64, $10. Paper Mario for 8 bucks. What? That's insane. Mario Party 2, $4. Holy shit. Anything else? Ooh, Sin and Punishment. How much? 50 bucks. Okay, I remember seeing it in the box for like 20, 25. That's been going up in price because it's like, you know, one of the 3 good games for the N64. What else have we got going on? Anything good? I think. Well, I mean, you got some good stuff in there. Well, you got your Mario 3, 10 bucks each. Anything else notable? That's the word I should be using. Notable. Well, Super Mario. So we got on the left, we got Super Mario Collection for 10. And we got Super Mario World for $10 over there. Chrono Trigger, $5. I'd get it in the box if I were you. Oh, and then A Link to the Past, $10 also. We got Mystic Quest, Final Fantasy USA, $10. R-Type for $20, and Mega Man X for $20. That's you know, a little bit high, but when you're considering that, I mean, how much does Mega Man X go for when it's the Super Nintendo version? It's got to be at least $100 bucks. Anything else worth looking at? Oh, we got Wild Gunman. I don't think I zoomed in there. $8. I think I checked it. That's a bit high. Now okay. So this is the game aisle. This is where you'll find most of the games, along with power tools. if that's your bag. We're gonna head back to the junk now. I did do a little bit of scavenging, and I found a couple of things. Well, really one thing that I'm gonna buy, but on our way to the true junk pile, first we're just gonna look at this special blue translucent Game Boy Color. This is the ANA version. I think you can only buy it, I guess, on the planes or like at airports, maybe. But this actually, I guess, I've never seen this before. But it's going for $100, even though it's got some like battery acid like rusting on its connectors, and the stereo, like the sound output isn't apparently too good. But like $100, and it's in that condition. I wonder how much it would be if you could fix it up. Likewise with this Game Gears in Japan have gotten really expensive, and so while this doesn't even work, you can't even power it up. It apparently has problems with the screen, and it's $20. I've tried fixing a couple Game Gears in the past, and it's really hard because the capacitors are so small. There's a Sony MSX. I think I saw, yeah, there's another one. There's another MSX right here. This one's $30. This one is $50. Also, it has, the right button doesn't work, and the sound doesn't come out. But this is my favorite part of every hard op, the junk section, where they just have crap. They just have stored back here, and maybe someday someone will make use of it. What do we got? Multi-tap. How much is multi-tap? $5 for multi-tap. It's pretty good. Probably still works. Thing about the junk section is that everything is sold as is. There's no insurance, so if you buy something and it doesn't work, well, tough luck for you. Like up here, we've got a 360 Elite. This has got 120 gigs. It's got a little note Now, if it doesn't work, I think everything without a note probably works. If it doesn't work, I'll make a little note, like right here. It says, "Oh, it worked, but the tray has problems opening, and that's why we put it in the junk. Also, it doesn't have a controller." So there you go. Anything else? Oh, here's some 360s that don't even work. You can buy those for $10. That one was $30, by the way. Got Famicoms. I always check the Famicoms because later, you know, the majority of Famicoms have these circle buttons, but the very first Famicoms that were ever produced had square buttons. So if you can find one of those for like less than $10, you can turn that around and sell it for maybe even hundreds. Nope, circles. But I think employees are sometimes trained to look for that because those are worth a lot of money. Let's see, okay, here we go. Here's my ritual when I look at M64s. Nope, normal jump pack. Sometimes you can find jump packs which are worth like $20 to $25. You can find them in just junk N64s and they're perfectly fine, but you can find them for like $3. GameCubes, how much is a junk GameCube? $5 for the junk GameCube. Saturn, $5. It probably works. Doesn't say it doesn't. Got junk. See, and they usually put stuff in the junk even though it works, but because it looks like crap. Like this has definitely been bleached by the sun or the humidity or whatever. Like the pan, just man. Sometimes I'm grateful when I take my games home because they don't get ruined by Japanese weather. $10 for a game. Not bad, not bad. How much for a slim PS2? Oh man, no, that doesn't look too hot, but $30 still. What we got? Oh, a crappy disc system. Disc systems actually, I would say, probably don't work because the belt always snaps. And so this one's $30, and I mean, maybe it does. I can't tell without pulling it apart. They might have tested it. They probably got some disc games in there somewhere. And in the last few minutes, let's just dig through the junk. Let's just see what they got. Boxes, the Super Famicom games, mostly sports games. They do have Mystic Quest though. That, however, I think that's back in America. More, ooh, Wild Tracks. How much is what was this? I remember this is one of my first games for the Super Nintendo when I was a kid. $3. Does it have the manual in it? No, it doesn't. No. Oh yeah, it does actually. Huh. I already have the cart for this, but maybe one day I'll pick up the box. Anything else? Ooh, Final Fantasy V. How much is Final Fantasy V in the box? $5. I mean, it's a little beat up, but not bad. Not bad at all. We've got Breath of Fire 2. I believe that's a valuable game in America, maybe? And it's $8. Not bad. Fishing games. Oh, let's see. Okay, Pokemon Stadium 2 in the box. $2. Boom. I'll save you guys ruffling through the carts, except for the N64 stuff. Because usually you can find treasures in here. Well, treasures to us Americans that are used to $50 games. Like Mario Party 3 is normally like, what, a $50, $60 game just for the cartridge? $3. Oh, and actually I just spied with my little eye. Ogre Battle 64. This is, I mean, in the box. How much would this even go for in America? But here it's $2. Boom. Just, you know, if you spoke Japanese, you could save yourself a lot of money. Oh, and Donkey Kong for the Game Boy. $5. Oh, a beat up SP. Yeah, you find just all this kind of beat up stuff. Well, it worked. I don't know what the hell you would want to put on it because of the stickers. Comes the screen. Beat up. Oh, we got some cords and Yeah, this hard off is really good for chords because I noticed in America it's really hard to find. Maker-made cords, like Nintendo-made cords or whatever. But here, they're all over the place. So we got AV cables for $8. That's a bit steep, honestly. Let's see, how much is an N64? Power brick, $3. It's good. Yeah. Anything else? N64 controller doesn't seem too bad. Stick still works, but $10. That's a bit of a risk. It's a PlayStation. Oh yeah, here's a multi-tap out of the box for $8. But we just found it in the box for $5. I don't know, man. They just price things real crazy, and so that's why it always pays to look around. This here we got fight pad for the Genesis, $10. Actually, in pretty good shape. Might pick that up next time. Yeah. Once I get that next paycheck, I could clean up here. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one step closer to completing my 1984 Famicom collection and pick up F1 Race for $2. Found this in the junk bin. And, but I think that and the Metroids are going to do it for me. Otherwise, with the last few minutes, I will just show you all the crap you can get in hard off. I have been looking for a Laserdisc player recently because I got the Star Wars, the original trilogy on Laserdisc because I don't want to watch the special editions, I want to watch the originals. But I have not been able to find a good Laserdisc player just yet. Let's end it at the guitars. This is, this one across from the Costco in Fukuoka. This hard off is okay. The junk section's usually decent, but otherwise the prices are too high. And I don't come out here so often. But otherwise, it's an okay store. But if you're ever in Japan, I recommend, just Google hard off and you'll find some. Even if you're in Tokyo, just take the train out to the suburbs and you'll save yourself a lot of money, even at insane prices like here. They're going to be much better than what you'll pay at Super Potato or anywhere else. I hope you liked the video. That's it for me. I'm Jay Contra, signing off from Hard Off. Thanks for watching, and mahalo.